The controversy surrounding the ongoing recruitment exercise of some constables into the Nigerian Police Force has again brought to the fore the uneasy rapport, relationship, and power tussle between the Police Service Commission and the Office of the Inspector General of Police. A similar exercise in 2019 ended in court between the same two bodies, the Nigerian Police Force and the Police Service Commission. This time around, the Nigerian Police Force has actually rejected the list of successful candidates, citing alleged irregularities and corruption. On Viewpoint, where we discover perspectives and embrace dialogue, we take a look at the controversy between the duo, Nigerian Police Force and the Police Service Commission, with a top-notch security specialist of one of our security agencies. Join us in the next phase of the show, but before you do that, you do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us across various social media platforms. Concerning this controversy in the Nigerian Police Commission, I want to begin by asking, what is the difference between the Police Service Commission and the Nigerian Police Service? And who is the Office of the Inspector General of Police answerable to between these two, which I have just mentioned, sir?
Thank you very much. In nutshell, Inspector General of Police is in charge of the Police Service Commission is their father, who harmonize all. They have the power to promote senior officers. That is Police Service Commission. But IG has no power.
Okay, sir.
To promote high-ranking officers.
Okay.
That is the difference.
Okay. That's
Police Commission has the power to promote SPOs. The Inspector General is only entitled to promote junior officers.
Okay.
As it is now, the Inspector General cannot be able to promote somebody to the rank of Deputy Superintendent of Police or Superintendent of Police.
Okay.
Or Commissioner or AIG or Commissioner of Police.
Okay.
But the overall, which is the body, the father of the police, that is Police Service Commission, has the power that the graduates try to promote them to any rank.
Okay.
IG don't have that power.
Okay. Okay. That's quite explanatory, sir. So there were allegations actually making the rounds. Now, the Police Service Commission has accused the police authorities of trying to smuggle over 1,000 candidates into its list. Now, the commission also argued that despite the July 2023 Supreme Court intervention, which affirms that the power of recruitment by the Police Service Commission, which you have just said, the IGP office has worked to undermine these efforts. Now, meanwhile, current police IG, Kayode Egbetoko, has countered this, stating that...
IG is a supervisor.
Okay. He has countered this move.
He's the General of Police, is supervisor to the Nigerian Police.
Okay.
But Police Service Commission is the body, the head,
okay.
the body that comb all of them together.
Okay.
I've just given you an instance that IG cannot promote to senior officers.
Okay. Okay.
Without Police Service Commission.
Okay.
It is the duty of the Police Service Commission to promote high-ranking officers and not IG. IG has a limit.
Okay. But on the argument of Kayode Egbetoko, Police IG, his argument is that he's actually tilting towards efficiency. Is he trying to say that there was no efficiency in the police force before or during previous administrations?
He's enthusiastic. You know, anybody in who have been able to get a position,
yes,
they believe there's no other people. That is the quantity. Agbetoko is just, you know, this dragging has been going on. Even they went to court.
Yes, yes.
Though I do not know how far they decided the case in the court, but I believe the Police Service Commission must win IG.
Okay.
The establishment says that the body of his Police Service Commission, they are just like a child from the mother. The Police Service Commission is the father of the police as a whole. That's why I give you an instance that IG cannot promote senior officers except the Police Service Commission. And that is the degradation that they are more powerful than the Inspector General of Police.
Okay. Okay. So ultimately, the Police Service Commission is more or less like a father figure in the force. Okay, now, sir, if we could pay attention to this extensive case, because you made mention of the court case now, and we are keying in or zeroing into this court case. Now, as the apex court now, the High Court, had affirmed in a court case between the Police Service Commission and the Office of the Police IG in 2019, that the powers to recruit, discipline, and promote all cadres of officers of the police, which you mentioned earlier on, resides with the Police Service Commission. No doubt about that. Now, also, the Police Service Commission is in the same line of order and authority. Now, also, basically, they have similar constitutional powers and duties in the areas of welfare, recruitment, discipline, and promotion of all categories of staff. Now, going by the Police Service Commission Establishment Act of 2001, with the recent rift between the Police Service Commission and the Nigerian Police Force, could it be a case of personal interest coming from both parties, particularly on the part of the IG, which is manning the police force?
If not the situation of Nigeria and be whatever Nigeria as citizens are, this supposed not to bring any argument.
Okay.
Otherwise, why was Police Service Commission established? That is the question. It's oversee all. I've given you an example that the Inspector General of Police has no power to promote senior officers. It is the Police Service Commission who has the power, the prerogative, to promote senior officers and sign it and hand over to IG. Not IG, because IG has known that power. When IG cannot be able to promote senior officers, then what do you think? How can he now be dragging with the Police Service Commission chairman about police recruitment? The Police Service Commission in the Constitution, the Police Service Commission is to recruit and hand over to IG for harmonizing.
Okay. So it therefore means that the police IG now, explaining now or judging from what you said now, the police IG now is actually a shepherd who is actually taking care of the sheep, which has been brought in by the Police Service Commission. Now, on the part of the police IG, shouldn't there be regulations from the Police Commission to actually ascertain or actually dictate to the police IG that these are your boundaries and you don't have to overstep your bounds? Have those clear-cut definitions been told to him?
That is what I told you. In Nigeria, do whatever they are.
Okay.
Immediately they're in any position, then you believe that you are all and all. Otherwise, that authority is handed over to the Police Service Commission. And it's supposed not to be fair with it. Because the Police Service Commission owns IG, not IG that owns Police Commission.
Okay. Okay. So, sir, will we say that it's right to say that previous IGs have been having similar squabbles before this actual police IG?
Yes.
Okay.
I could not know how they ended it in the court. I believe the Police Service Commission won that case. I remember.
Yeah, that was in 2019.
It's just my brother. You see, it's just like you have children. You are the father of the children.
Yes.
But the children has their own opinions
Okay.
to deputize.
Okay.
The Service Commission is the father of the Nigerian police. It was established.
Okay.
When you know that the Police Service Commission is more powerful than the IG, the Police Service Commission can recommend now to the president that this one should be removed. They will line up the reasons.
Okay.
If they see anything against him, the president cannot, because he like him, because he's a brother to him, then he cannot obey. No, he will obey.
Okay.
He will act on it because he will work on information.
Okay. Okay. That means in the case of government institutions now, neutrality now is being abused. That is what I can take from what you've just explained, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Lastly, now, not to take much of your time, on the grounds of stewardship now to the nation in totality, because when it comes to the police force, it has to do with protection of lives and property. And this is stewardship to the people in which they are meant to protect as regards national security. What are previous administrations actually done to address the crisis between the NPF and the Nigerian Police Force and the Service Commission, so as not to allow the crisis begin to degenerate into a full public brawl at the detriment of national security? Because when it comes to national security now, it can be hijacked by miscreants, if you understand what I'm saying, sir.
Yes. Really, you see, Nigeria police is the Nigeria police to protect life and property, right?
Yes.
But yet, when Jesus was alive, he had 12 disciples. Among the 12 disciples, there was Judah.
Yes.
This is what is going on.
Okay. So
you cannot believe that the police can run very freely without mistakes, without some obstacle from some element.
Okay. Okay, so I think maybe you've given us extensive explanations concerning the whole squabble between the Nigerian Police Force and the Police Service Commission. It's quite explanatory that the Police Service Commission actually is a father figure, or actually playing the role of the National Assembly. Now I'm talking on a larger scale now concerning the police force, to actually dictate the terms and conditions or modus operandi of the Nigerian Police Force. Thank you for coming on board, sir. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, sir. Well, that was a guest retired police officer actually coming on board to showcase or elaborate more concerning the rifts between the Nigerian Police Force and the Police Service Commission over recruitment of its officers who are actually meant to protect the lives and properties of the citizenry. The crisis between the Nigerian Police Force and the Police Service Commission have been brewing actually for years under the stewardship of previous administrations. Now, rather than working together, both institutions have been undermining one another with serious implications for national security. Those at the helm of affairs actually cannot afford to be indifferent to the bickering that has for years disrupted, or actually, will I say, caused some chaos between the recruitment process of the police force. This is perhaps the time for those in the corridors of power, I'm talking about the chief executive, the legislature, and also the judiciary, who established these acts, to examine established laws for possible amendments in the manner that will eliminate contentions and guarantee effective policing. The show has been Viewpoint, where we discover perspectives and embrace dialogue. You do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us across various social media platforms. Thanks for watching.